Community members are marching through downtown Minneapolis to protest the police shooting death of Amir Locke. A short while ago, the crowds arrived just outside the first police precinct in downtown Minneapolis. All of this after Officer Mark Hanneman shot and killed 22-year-old Amir Locke on Wednesday morning. That was part of a no-knock raid inside a downtown apartment. We know that raid was part of an ongoing murder investigation by St. Paul Police, and that the MPD SWAT team was assisting the St. Paul Police homicide unit during that no-knock raid that ended in the shooting death of Amir Locke. We're going to check in with WCCO's Adam Duxter. He is live in the group that's been marching around downtown. And then Adam, of course, now we're at the first precinct. What are we hearing?
Yeah, Aaron, we started just about a couple of blocks away from where we're at right now, like you said, in front of the first precinct off of Hennepin and 4th Street. And you can hear these speakers, and I'm going to step aside for a second and give you a chance to listen to really what's being said.
Justice means something for every single one of us. Justice does not mean that we say it. Justice means that we fight for it, that we persisted for it. It's every single day. And we have to do that. We have to do that, y'all. So here's what I'm asking. We're going to be doing more protesting. You got to bring more people. Come on. Because Minneapolis is more than this, y'all. I've been in protesting.
And there you hear the call for more protesting in the following days and weeks. And earlier we heard activists and protesters say they're calling for the immediate firing of Minneapolis police officer Mark Hanneman, as well as his prosecution. And today we've also heard people calling for interim police chief Amelia Hoffman to step down, as well as Mayor Jacob Frey to step down from his position. And again, this group is grown into thousands of people here just a couple of blocks away from the Hennepin County Justice Center. And again, folks repeating those calls, some of the folks we talked to from all walks of life saying something needs to happen to prevent something like this from happening again. But again, Aaron, we've been walking and we've heard from multiple speakers, including Amir Locke's family and folks that are now associated with the legal team for the Locke family. But again, the big calls today are for prosecution and firing for MPD officer Mark Hanneman, as well as for interim Minneapolis Police Chief Amelia Hoffman, as well as Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey to both step down from their current positions.
Yeah, and we've seen those signs, calling out the mayor, saying, calling him a liar, essentially, Adam. I'm wondering that with the people you've connected who are out there, aside from obviously Amir Locke's tragic death, what compelled them to come out on a cold day and push them to the point to say, we need to come out here and march for him?
Yeah, Aaron, most of the people we talk to say they just couldn't see this happen again, right? We're talking about a community now that has had to effectively do this multiple times over the course of the last year and a half, 2 years. And some of the people we talked to who brought their families with young kids, say it was hearing Amir Locke's family yesterday describing what it's like to lose a child, to lose a brother, to lose a son, to lose a cousin, that encouraged them to bring them and their families out. And we've also heard from some people who are as young as in their teens that say, this is their first chance. One person we talked to is 18. She said this is her first chance as an adult to get out here after she's seen what's happened in the city over the course of the last several years. So again, many people, many walks of life, both from here in Minneapolis and people who have come in from the surrounding communities of Minneapolis. But again, I'd say the most consistent message we've heard from people so far is that this cannot happen again, and folks out here feel like if nothing changes, it's only a matter of time before it does. So again, some large scale changes that people are out here calling for today. And again, just a massive group. I would say people in the thousands that we're talking about, people who have come out here. And again, you're just seeing just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak, as far as how far back this goes. This group goes back multiple blocks. And again, people who have made the choice to come out today.
Yeah. Do you know, I know, you are downtown and you're not necessarily far from the apartment where Amir was shot and killed. Do you know where the group is headed next? Have you heard any indication of where they want to end up, or are they just circling back?
Aaron, at this point, we're not sure. But again, I think it was a deliberate plan because, again, we're just a couple of blocks away from where we started. It was a deliberate plan to make this a stopping point. Again, like you said, in front of the 1st Precinct off of Hennepin and 4th. And again, we've stopped here. This is the longest that this group has been stopped since the march started. So again, I think this was an intentional spot to stop and have some more speakers get a chance to talk. But again, there's no word on what a final destination might be for this group. Of course, last night with the car caravan, it was the Bolero Flats, but we have not heard from anyone where this might be going or just, again, kind of what an endpoint might be. But we've heard multiple people say, Aaron, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, I know you mentioned the cold. We've heard people say it doesn't matter how cold it gets or how many days they have to be out here. We've heard people say enough is enough. They'll do what it takes. They'll be out here as many days as it takes and as cold of weather as it can get. Folks say they're really pushed past their point at this point, and they feel like they need to be out here to make their voices heard.
Right, and we can hear the passion and the voices behind you on the loudspeaker. Before we let you go, Adam, the centerpiece here has been kind of the no-knock warrant issue. And I know that's evoking a lot of, response and emotion, and I'm wondering if that's a centerpiece of conversation out there as well.
Absolutely, Aaron. It 100% has been. And I think a big point of focus today has been the conversation of what are the rules in Minneapolis, right? Because you heard Mayor Fry in 2020 after Breonna Taylor was killed during a no-knock warrant raid in Louisville, Kentucky. You heard Mayor Fry say, for all intents and purposes, the city of Minneapolis is done with no-knock warrants. And I think for a lot of people, including a lot of people who are involved in the activist community here in Minneapolis, it was a surprise for them to hear that. Not only was Wednesday a no-knock warrant, but just to hear the sheer number of no-knock warrants that have happened this past year and also this year. And then, of course, last night for Mayor Fry to say they're going to be putting a moratorium on no-knock warrants. And again, the fine print is being called into question of that. People are really kind of concerned over what the policy is for the city and what the mayor is going to do to put a stop to it. It's just a big point of contention out here tonight.
Okay. Adam, we'll let you get back out to reporting there. We'll see you on WCCO TV at 6. Thank you, Adam. And again, Locke's family, some community members calling for the firing and prosecution of Officer Hanneman, the member of the MPD SWAT team who shot and killed Amir Locke during that no-knock raid earlier this week. Both the state attorney general and the Hennepin County attorney plan to review this shooting. Stick with WCCO on TV and CBS News Minnesota for continuing coverage of this breaking story tonight.